God. What's going on here? Wait. I can use that bow. I can do this. Let's see if this thing still works. Just remember Roth's training.
You can have the best form and technique in the world, but it won't mean a thing if you can't focus. The key to using any weapon is focus.
So hungry. I need to find something to eat. Sorry. Right, back to camp.
All right, Mark. You won't always have some fancy gadget to tell you where you are. If you can learn to read the land and the stars, you'll always be able to find your way home.
Some kind of container. Who left these behind?
This is Conrad Roth, captain of the Endurance. We are shipwrecked on an island inside the Dragon's Triangle.
Roth!
Lara!
You're alive!
Easy, easy. Are you okay? What happened?
I remember the beach. Then it went black and I woke up in a cave. There was this crazy man, Roth, and a dead body.
Oh, God. Where are you now, Lara? Are you safe?
It was so horrible. It's all my fault. This is all my fault.
Lara, listen to me. I sent an SOS from the Endurance before I abandoned her. Hopefully someone caught it. I've spoken to the others. We're regrouping at my location.
Please come and get me.
I have to stay here. You can do this, Lara. Remember when we climbed Snowden? You said the key was knowing that all you've got to do is just keep moving. Remember everything I've taught you, Lara. You're ready for this. And keep your radio on.
Okay. Music. Hello? Hello? Is someone there? Numbers. Some kind of coordinates. Did someone want these to be found? This could be a way through. Damn it. What are these markings? Oh God, this is insane. This traditional no mask represents a hateful woman in the guise of a demon.
Hey Kendo, what's poppin', dude?
They'll need to follow the path. It's a bit of a climb.
Did you get that?
Got it.
We have a fire. Look for the smoke.
We're on our way.
Laura, you made it. Sam.
Can you hear me, Kendo?
Surprise. It's okay. He's one of us.
Sorry if I startled you. This place would make anyone a little jumpy.
We just spoke to your crew. They're on their way.
Look, he bandaged my foot.
Oh, it was the least I could do. My manners. I'm sorry, I'm Matthias. A teacher by trade. Not really cut out for island life, I'm afraid.
Sweetie, you look exhausted. Sit down.
Yeah.
Sam here was just telling me about the Sun Queen.
Right. Himiko.
Can you tell me more? I'm intrigued.
Well, believe it or not, a couple thousand years ago, Queen Himiko pretty much ran things in Japan.
She loves telling this story.
Himiko was beautiful, enigmatic, but also ruthless and powerful.
Alright, I was just making
Legend
sure. I
says
wasn't sure if my
she
volume
had
was too low or
shamanistic
not.
Powers.
And this is where she loses me.
Well, there's always some truth to miss.
She commanded an army of samurai warriors, her magnificent storm guard. They rode the very winds into battle, laying waste to all who opposed them. They say the sun rose at Himiko's command, and she ruled everything its rays touched, from the mountains to the sea and beyond.
But what happened to her?
Sam? Matthias? Sam! Sam! Shit! Ah! No! Sam!
Let go.
It's good to see you, little bird.
I'm so glad you're here. Is Sam with you?
She was with you.
She was here with that man, Matthias. But I passed out. When I woke up, they were both gone.
You girls should me go wandering off.
We need to find them.
Wait. What about Raw?
Okay, let's split up. One of us go with Lara and meet up with Roth. The rest of us should fan out and look for Sam.
I'll go with her. No. Let me.
You know how to use one of these?
It's been a while. It's all coming back to me.
Get to Roth. We'll find Sam and this Matthias guy.
You gonna be okay?
Yes, I probably just need to rest for a few minutes.
You sit here. I'll check up ahead.
Okay. Not so bad.
Okay, Kendo, is it just me or does this game look really, really dark on PS4? Let me know so I can adjust the brightness.
the shrine. Who are they worshipping?
Okay, maybe I'm just too used to how it looks on Steam lighting-wise.
Whitman is such a drama queen. I can't believe the hissy fit he threw during the filler shoot. I mean, this is his job, right? It's not like he's offering anything.
Japanese no actors could tilt their heads up and down to make the rigid mask.
Alright, awesome. Thanks for letting me know, guys.
You could have warned me about the wolves, Doctor.
Yeah, they really need to improve the Twitch app for PS4 majorly.
These are fascinating.
I've seen these before. Huh? They must be ritualistic.
This female image is particularly interesting.
Looks like it was made quite recently.
I gotta say, too, for this game being, what, 5 years old now, it still looks freaking incredible.
Yes, well, let's hope
it's holding up really well.
Too.
See if you can work the other one.
The handle's missing.
Together.
Oh, shit. It won't take the force. I'll have to find something sturdier to turn it with.
Must be something around here we can use. Incredible.
Let's see if I can fix this axe.
Oh, speaking of multiplayer kendo, I figured out how to do the ranked matches. Ever notice how Laura's face looks puffy in normal 13 and angry in definitive edition? Yeah, she was meant to look more naive, and instead of naive, she looked more sad in the original version. I personally like her new look. She looks a little bit more like classic Laura. But yeah, Kendo, I figured out how to do the ranked matches. All you do is go to find match, you switch to ranked, and if they can't find you one, you could just invite your friends to it. So we could do that later. What really surprised me in the changes to the definitive edition, normally you just see is a small amount of graphical tweaking or frame rate, right? They updated the grass, they updated the foliage, the lighting, everything almost. It's almost like a ground up remaster. Honestly, I think it looks better than the Steam edition.
All right, Laura. Shall we give it a go then?
Let's do this, Doctor.
Whenever you're ready.
By the way, you cursed me, Kendo. We got your snow earlier.
Given the age of the symbols, it could be the Sun Queen.
Himiko. Are you sure you're not channeling Sam, Dr. Whitman?
Well, there's no doubt. Himiko had power. Some say shamanistic, elemental,
A woman wields that much power?
Exactly,
Sooner or
Kendo, you
later
get it.
It's called witchcraft.
On the level of a remaster, this is a really great way to describe the level of improvements. I can see how they were trying to keep her face consistent with the old school Laura, yeah. Yeah, if you look really closely, the improvements they made are the eyebrows. They made her nose a little bit smaller, and they improved the definition of her eyes so they don't look as, you know, sad and everything. To me, she kind of looks like Angel of Darkness Laura, remastered. Put a little eyeliner on her, put her face to face, looks just like her. I'm just glad they kept the face consistent with the Rise model. Although I gotta say, this model looks better in-game than Rise of the Tomb Raider does. For some reason, Rise of the Tomb Raider's model lacks detail on her face in-game. Depends on where you're from. Some people call her Lara, some people call her Laura.
Incredible.
Including in-game characters.
But look, the bowl, the candles. Why is she still being worshipped?
This island, it must have once been part of Yamatai. You were right, Laura.
The Lost Kingdom.
It's like finding
Screw it, we'll just call her Larson.
But this is real, Dr. Whitman. We're not standing on a myth.
No, we're standing on a gold mine.
Come, quickly. Your friends are hurt.
Yes, probably by them.
Get back.
They can't be trusted. You still have a gun.
Yep, she's now Larson. Way to go, Nate.
I don't want any trouble.
No.
We'll come.
No.
But I insist that afterwards you take us to whoever's
Larson
in charge.
Clara Croft.
Be quiet.
No!
I'm handling this!
No!
No! Please!
Get off!
Shank him, Laura, shank him.
Just go along with them, Laura. Do whatever they say.
Дай меня пистолет. Иди. Пошла.
I won't make an obvious
Who
comment.
are you people? What do you want with us?
Laura!
If they give you any trouble, kill them.
Don't hurt them,
I
please.
said.
Hey, that's the guy we play in multiplayer, Kendo.
Хорошенькая, да? Напоминаешь мою сестру.
They shot me.
Don't you fucking move.
Well, if you tell me not to move, I obviously gotta move. Here you can really see the change in lighting. No, Whitman doesn't pronounce it wrong because they're all wrong. It's really Larson, remember? Get my Angel of Darkness stealthy on.
What do you see?
Любишь играться в прятки, малышка? Думаешь, удастся спастись? No one escapes.
You're not wrong, Kendo.
Вылезай! Но трать моего времени!
Oh, I better watch saying anything in Russian.
Она тоже была порядочной стервой. Аут! Вылезай! Но трать моего времени! I always find
What the fuck? Larson really got choked out. I'm literally pushing the button and it's not working. Come on. Triangle. There. Shank that bitch. Yeah, you should see how it plays on Steam. It was fucking horrible. I can't tell you're in people's heads again.
Oh God!
Meanwhile, 20 minutes later, she's literally on top of 20,000 bodies. Cyanide brain. Who are you? What are you doing here? The entire writing in this game is super inconsistent. It's the only thing that pretty much I don't like about the game is the writing and the throwaway side characters. I didn't switch your gun. How dare you switch on your own? Yep, this game needed way more supernatural enemies. Shadow better have a lot more. Headshot time. Stay still. Let me blow your brain out. Why can't I loot you? There we go. It's actually a good prank to bring up, AJ. What are your thoughts on the changes at Rise? What are your thoughts on the changes in Rise to work towards developing more of the cast? Or copy and paste the second part of your message, it cuts off at a certain point. Possibly lack thereof. Honestly, I didn't think the writing in Rise was any better. I thought it was a little worse. I didn't like the addition of side missions. They all felt the same. A lot of the areas actually felt copy and pasted from this game. Like in the very beginning, after you get past the bear part and you have to climb the tower, it's literally just like when you get to the spotlight area in this game. Same environment, same textures. They even use some of the same dialogue. What I don't get is how Crystal Dynamics, while they did a good job on the game, they got away with so much copy and paste. If it was any other company, they'd be getting called out for it.
What's the same shit?
So what came in? Another tanker?
Nah. What? Get over here!
What's going on down there? Everything okay?
A lot of this game is too automated for me to get comfortable. I'm more often wrestling with the controls and ticked off by the automatic gameplay. you got a point there. There's a lot of parts where I wanted to explore certain areas and there'd be invisible walls and let's not get over the lack of tombs being optional.
Yes.
I can see smoke coming from the old ruins. Are you okay?
This game has
God.
almost got
Ross,
Resident
I'm in
Evil
trouble. They're
6
killing
levels
people.
of QTE.
What? Who?
I don't know why.
Yeah,
I had to kill
about
some
on
of
the
them.
same path.
I had no choice.
That can't have been easy.
It's scary just how easy it was. You've got to warn the others, Roth.
Don't worry about them right now. You just do whatever it takes to get to me, Lana.
To be fair, the entire time I played this game the first time through, I wasn't really worried about the second characters anyway, so works. Go into a tomb, auto walk in. Trapped in a burning building, all you gotta do is press a button a few times. Problem solved. Dude, that's actually pretty spot on. It does bother me when you walk into a tomb how she goes really, really slow and she lights the torch by herself. Not to mention all the white arrows around the tombs, like we're that stupid we don't know what a tomb looks like. That does represent the larger issue with streamlining and development these days. Absolutely.
But there's no waking up from this place. Which means I'm really here. I'm really doing these things. No. Don't think about it, Lara. Not now. It won't help. I don't know what's happened to the rest of the crew. I hope they're okay. They have to be.
Yeah, let's see. Kendo says, I remember trying to escape the Great Pyramid. There was no mercy. You can run your ass off or you died. You ran too much, you died. Exactly. It all came down to the player and their skills. Whereas now, anybody could pick up a game and pretty much just play through it because it's mostly button pressing. It's kind of sad, but I'm kind of glad that all these old games are making a comeback. Because it shows with sales for like Crash Bandicoot that people are sick to death of not having challenges in video games anymore.
Just got word from the West Beach. Looks like a smaller group escaped to the lower forest.
Maybe we get a hunting party. You hear that? I'll take a look.
I miss strategy. I miss thinking about my next step. Dude, same here. That's why I'm hoping Shadow of the Tomb Raider takes it up a notch. Rise was a little bit better with the platforming and everything, and less hand-holding, but it was still... You could tell they were still trying to go for a casual crowd. Well, that and the Xbox timed exclusive thing pretty much killed all the hype around it. I like how when you climb up, her flame just goes out.
She's in here somewhere. Find her. What was that? Quiet! Quiet! You two, check that side. Got it.
Stealthy time. Yeah, Rose played, I'm pretty sure, all of them. This game is way too linear. I was playing it earlier today and found myself at this point that I couldn't get stuck anywhere. Dude, same. You'll hear my gripes as I go along. Especially with the character writing.
No, I don't think so.
Samantaji. I think that's how you pronounce it. Hi AJ, saw your tweet, so I'm glad to watch you. Well, thank you for stopping by, I appreciate it. If you guys that don't know, this is for Extra Life. If you guys would want to make a donation towards my Extra Life efforts, you can go below the stream and there's an Extra Life picture you can click. It'll take you right to the donation website. 100% of the proceeds go to the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. The Tomb Raider puzzles are less puzzles and more about burning stuff to make room to burn other stuff. Yep, there was actually a GIF somebody made, basically all of Crystal Dynamics' Tomb Raider games, and they had Laura with the fire, the pickaxe, and all that shit, the bombs. Alright, let's go find Roth, shall we?
I can do this.
God, I hate those lines. I think Laura's gonna pay a visit to Kendo's meme shop soon. I think she should. Also, just to let you guys know, there is an official Discord channel open now. You could also join that by clicking below the stream. So if there's any requests you guys have, you could leave them in there. That is one thing I do miss. Even with the second reboot, there was a greater attempt for creative puzzles. Yep. Poor puppy.
Roth, I'm coming! Thank God you're alive.
God's got nothing to do with it. It's good to see you two, girl.
Sorry, they did a real number on your leg.
No, looks worse than it is.
Have you heard from any of the
I remember the first time I found the hand of Midas, I just jumped right on him. Dude, I did the same thing. And then
Wait,
Golden Laura.
What are you doing?
The wolves
Perfect.
took my food pack. The transmitter from the lifeboat's in it. If we don't get that back, we're not getting
Whoa,
off this
wait,
bloody
gamer.
island.
But you need bandages, morphine, antiseptic.
They're also in the pack.
Shit.
Exactly. Come here. Come on. Oh.
Oh no. No.
Down goes the northern bastard.
Oh, don't do this to me, you northern bastard.
He's not supposed to be Von Croy, not at all.
Okay.
Laura took Tomb Raider Gold way too literally. Dude. Pun intended.
Thank God he's still alive.
If that's the case, then we really should have gotten Bacon and Laura edition. You know, I'm surprised they didn't actually put a costume in for Rise of the Tomb Raider for that. Yeah, it's been a while since I streamed. We did a Extra Life stream on Saturday, but I'm gonna start doing it more regularly soon. I'm gonna plan a schedule for the rest of the month, so you guys actually know when I'm gonna be streaming. She sizzles when she holds the torch.
Pack's up there somewhere.
This area I really like. Alright, I'm gonna change her normal clothes back on because it's kind of hard to see her with the darkness. Alright, what can we upgrade? Yes, I missed the stream. The graphics are good. I love that the wolf den scene, one of the few Tennessee. Yeah, they did a really good job on that. Thankfully, the QuickTime events buttons actually work. No chickens. There's a chicken. I don't think Tony would approve of that, but still. You've never seen gameplay for this game? It literally got critical acclaim, it was everywhere. Yeah, it's a really good game. As long as you look past the fact that it's not supposed to be what we grew up with.
These ruins. Kamakura period.
Exactly. Great game, bad Tomb Raider. Phenomenal action-adventure game, though. Oh wait, document. Yeah, I never seen the gameplay for the game. I know, crazy, very crazy. This game sold like almost 12 million copies. Yeah, welcome to 2013. Here, Wolfie, Wolfie, Wolfie. Oh shit. Oh, look at that shit, her flame didn't even go out. Well, based on all the remasters coming out, apparently everybody loves revisiting the past, so you're not alone. That's because the game was grossly overrated at release. It literally took everything from Uncharted and just glorified it, basically. You can only travel through Dreamfall on Twitch. Yeah, very true. I'm always going back into time travel mode. Here, Wolfie, Wolfie, Wolfie. Yeah, Dreamfall I'll be going back to soon. Yeah, gotta represent my name.
I just want the pack. That's all.
My pack.
Got it. Okay. Got to get this back to Roth.
Dude, do it. Don't even think about it, just do it. Oh, puppy. puppy. Bad puppy. I fell in love with the Dreamfall games, especially Shitbot. Yeah, Shitbot is one of those game characters you will always remember, just for how memorable his dialogue is. Too bad there's no great editing equipment on mobile. Tell me about it. It's okay though, dude. You'll have your computer soon. I need that salvage. Can I burn you? No. I need a fire. No, you're good. We're just screwing around here. Power Director is good on mobile. I use it. Ever wondered just how many people lived on Yamatai just doing by the number of skull bones? Dude, there had to be a lot of people who got shipwrecked here. Gotta mute my mic for a second. Alright. Get all the salvage. Seriously, the shock value in 13 is ridiculous. Yeah, I forget what they call them, but the action moments, like when you're running. I've been friends of Matey for many years, and I know the Stella for so it's good to see you. Well, like I said, I appreciate you stopping by. I'm not a part of Team Tomb Raider, Team Tomb Raider's Extra Life this year, but I am working with Residents of Evil, so we're still helping each other, even if we're not on the same team. Yeah, I'll check out your Twitter when I get to it. I use it too, but it's not good for the projects I start. I usually end up 5 hours into a project and have to delete it because I use...
Let's get you patched up.
You use Wakendo. Fill in the holes. PS4 doesn't like your long conversation, apparently. Wake up, you northern bastard.
Roth.
Because I hit a creative roadblock due to lack of technology. Welcome to my world.
Where does a young lady like you learn to do a thing like that?
Late shift at the 9 Bells.
By the way, I've been a member of
nothing on a broken
TRF, but I
bottle.
left in 2014 for reasons, so you might see my posts
You
or
got it.
sometimes. Honestly, Saman, I don't, because
So
I really don't like that
assume
place.
the
I try to
plan
stay
was
as
to
far
get
away
up to
from
the
it as
radio
possible.
tower.
We have our
Should
own
give us
Tomb
the
Raider
best shot
official
of
fan site,
broadcasting a
so...
strong signal in every direction.
In the early demo, she says Yorkshire instead of Northern, if I recall. No, you're right.
Look,
The leaked E3 demo.
Laura. We need
Oh,
to
I
send out
understand. I
that
guess it
SOS.
depends on the project, so a certain
not
editor is
climbing
better than
anytime
others.
soon.
Yep, that's usually how it goes.
Yeah, I was afraid you were going to say that.
You can do it, Laura. After all, you're a Croft.
God, that line makes
I
me
don't think I'm that
cringe.
kind of Croft.
Sure
And
you
that.
are.
I never want Rihanna
Just
Pratchett
don't
anywhere
know
near
it yet.
Tomb Raider in the future, ever again. Tell me, Yorkshire man, I'm somewhat miffed. Lara had it in
Let's
for
hop on
you.
the fast ladder then.
Just be careful, Laura.
I pre-ordered and played a bit after launch. I've said this before a lot of times, I think, but I never played. You gotta copy and paste the rest of your message. PS4 cuts off at a certain amount of text.
You might want to give that axe a go on the rock wall over there first.
What
Alright.
the hell is happening
Talk
on
to
this island?
Doofus here.
Who do you think these people are?
Violent fanatics, some kind of cult. But they're organized. They were ready for us.
I'm worried about Sam.
These people are insane, Lara. Don't dwell on what they're capable of.
No, this
Just
is
focus
the
on
PlayStation
task at
4
hand.
version.
I can't believe Whitman just surrendered like that.
You never know what someone's gonna do in a situation like this. Though I wouldn't say the good doctor's reaction is a surprise.
Are you going to be okay here, Roth?
Don't worry about me. I've old friends to keep me company. Let's get up to that tower. We need to broadcast.
Should we just stab him with an arrow and take his dual pistols? 'Cause I feel like Laura should have those dual pistols more than he should.
Thank God for Roth's training. All those treks, all those climbs. It's as if he'd been preparing me for something like this all along.
I hope she will be that kind of Croft in the next game. I don't expect much, honestly. Yeah, everybody's getting so excited because she looks darker in the render for Shadow of the Tomb Raider, but I keep trying to remind them, how many times have Crystal tried this marketing ploy where she's going to become the Lara Croft that we all know and love, but then it's kind of
I can climb this.
this. And Meadow. Have you seen the new Tomb Raider they're making? I think it's a movie or a show. Well, there's Shadow of the Tomb Raider coming out for consoles, and then they just released the new movie with Alicia Vikander, I think it is. But I help with an official fan site for Tomb Raider, so yeah, I have to kind of know everything that goes on with Tomb Raider. Well then. Yeah, apparently the French movie site, or no, French Amazon actually leaked out that the Tomb Raider movie is coming to Blu-ray in the middle of July. Yeah, Kendo, we don't speak of those really, really bad Photoshop jobs of Alicia looking like a giraffe. Which model do I prefer, and am I a Tomb Raider fan? I am a Tomb Raider fan. I've been playing since 1996. Which model do I prefer? I prefer... I'd say I prefer the PS4 model because she looks less sad and scared all the time. I like the PC version as well because she has a little bit more detail on her, but I don't know. I think the PS4 version just looks more realistic. No 4K. Yeah, there will be a 4K version. You could pre-order on Amazon.
No, nothing. What? Nothing. There's no one up here. They never make it up this far.
Should we head back up? What was that? Let's see what I can find.
I need help here.
Take this.
Fuck you, buddy. Yeah, I actually prefer the PS version. I have a mod into the PC version. Yeah, I forgot who made the mod, but somebody on TRFs extracted the PS4 coding and put it into the PC version, which is really cool. It don't look technically the same as the PS4 version, but it's cool. How did you feel about the DLC of Tomb Raider with the mansion destroying zombies? I thought that was ridiculous. I thought it was absolutely ridiculous. The worst DLC they could have put in. But I love the main manor one. Yes, the multiplayer is still alive. Shockingly, Kendo was trying it the other day, and he managed to get a map or a match before we all joined him. But we were all playing the multiplayer the other day for Extra Life. Oh shit. And if they would patch the goddamn thing, I think more people will play it. The main manor one is called... Oh god, I forget. It's just the normal manner. You explore it looking for clues about Lara's mom. I actually never tried the zombie DLC, but the Manor DLC is great. Yeah, that's it, Blood Ties. Blood Ties is really fun. But stay away from the zombie one. It kind of felt they were trying to appeal to the Call of Duty fan base with that shit. Yep. That's why I'm hoping for the return of the Manor in Shadow, and hoping that we finally get Winston. What is bothering me is the characters on the PC version. You are correct, there is no anti-cheater on the Steam edition, which is why the multiplayer is basically ruined. Instead of actually playing, people will just go get trainers trying to level up as quick as they can. Like infinite ammo, infinite health, shit like that.
Reyes, did you find Sam?
We're still on her trail.
I'm going to try and send an SOS from an old radio tower up here. Any tips?
Hey, Lara. You're gonna need to find the communications console. It'll look like a bunch of old switchboards.
Okay. I'll let you know when I find it.
Hey, wake up, we got an intruder. Come on, grab her.
Please! You don't need to do this!
I'm under fire!
Alright, comment time. It is $29.99 digitally or $20 at GameStop for physical. I just hope that when I get into the game someday I can compete the multiplayer just for some of the achievements of it. Yeah, that's kind of why it's good to have friends online, because you could just have them join you and do boosting sessions. That's what me and Kendo have been doing, so we could avoid it. Because I do like to complete the games. I love to play and get a... Yep, I'm a trophy hunter too. I only have 3 left for multiplayer and 2 left for the main game. By the way, Kendo, what do you think of the new Twitch profile picture? Figured I'd update that finally. Instead of the generic Resident Evil picture. Yep. It's still clear for me. Oh, that's... If you're on mobile, it's probably because you didn't clear your cache for a while.
Not an electrical problem.
Now, Alex.
Oh look, it's hipster Nathan Drake.
This looks like it might be an electrical problem.
You think?
And there's the ghetto Anaya from Legend.
Hello. Hey, who's this little fox, huh?
She's cute, huh?
Yeah, I updated my offline picture as well.
Alicia.
It's my daughter.
Oh.
Figure I start taking
14
Twitch a little bit
years
more
old.
seriously since people actually like them.
Smarter than you'll ever be.
She must get that from her father.
Don't give him the attention.
Dude, I even tried reaching out to Crystal, and they sent off a report, but nothing ever came of it. So, Temple of Osiris is pretty much dead in the water, but I'm hoping we do get another Lara Croft game in the future.
Hey, Grim. Time to button down the hatches.
I put it with you. So it's on the lock, right? And this thing comes looming at me. Looming out of the water it was. So I give it a old Glasgow kiss, you know.
Yeah, Kendo, Bailey, and I tried the co-op on PS4 for Temple of Osiris, and it was even buggier than Steam.
And I've not touched a drop since. See you at dinner, fam.
And to be fair, I'd prefer a crossover with Drake and Laura more than I do what they're doing with Shadow. I don't know if you guys heard, but they're doing a crossover between Final Fantasy 15 and Shadow.
B-roll, please? Thank you.
Which makes no sense.
Dr. James Whitman, filler 15, take 3, and action.
Okay, now take a firm grip and then slice him down the belly, like this. Yeah, you got...
Jonah, the only good character in the game.
Cut!
Is he coming back?
Little trivia.
I'll go get him.
The person who plays Sam is actually a singer in real life, Arden Cho.
Discover.
The world-renowned archaeologist, Dr. James Whitman. It's just a fish. It's fine.
It's just a
You're gonna be
fish.
fine.
I just realized Lara's actually recording on a tape.
Reality TV business.
Who the
I'm
hell
meant to be
uses a
bringing
tape in
culture to the
2013?
people. Sam, not dinner. No offense, Jonah.
The audience demands content, Dr. Whitman. You know that. So until we find the Lost Kingdom, we need footage like this.
Nope, still haven't seen
Come
the
on,
movie.
just take it from the top,
Only
okay?
place I got it was down in Philly, and I'm not going
We're
2
gonna make
hours
you look
for
like
a
Gordon
movie.
Ramsay in editing.
So I'm just waiting until July for my birthday to see it.
Dr. James Whitman, filler 15, take 4, action.
She better not be in
Okay,
the movie.
now take a firm grip and then slice him down the belly, like that.
I've studied them so much, I can see charts on the back of my eyelids. But if I'm not right about Yamatai being in the Dragon's Triangle...
I remember when you found that in one of your father's digs. You ran up and showed it to me dressed in your penguin
It's better to do that
pajamas.
anyway, Kendo, because you don't gotta worry about
5 years
people
old,
talking
it was
through
my
it.
first find.
I'm gonna pick up the Blu-ray.
You've got great instincts, girl. You just have to trust them.
That's what my father used to say.
Now, there was a man that ran on instinct. For better or worse.
Show of hands, who's sick of hearing about Lara's
He would have been
parents?
so proud of you, Lara.
We're getting closer to the storm.
Now, whatever's coming, we'll get through it, eh?
I still think Roth is a ghetto Von Croy.
Okay, Lara. Pull yourself together. They're counting on you.
Now, would you say, Meadow, that the movie is actually a faithful adaptation, or did they go on their own way and expand upon it? Talking about Tomb Raider, do you think Angelina Jolie... I thought she was good in the first movie. I didn't like the second one. And I wish people would shut up about Angelina Jolie personally, because she even said herself she is never coming back. She got over it. Not you personally, I just mean the Tomb Raider fans in general. They won't give Alicia a chance just because she's not Angelina.
This coin probably...
More than... Oh, Sam was there, so I'm pretty sure the crew would just switch the camera off to each other. Either that or Trinity was following Laura from the beginning. Now this part right here, guys, is the same section from Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Hey! Get that damn gun off me!
You'll see what I mean in a second.
Gotta go check in. Need anything?
Nah, I'm good.
Look at this. This base is the same exact thing from Rise of the Tomb Raider. This climbing section, same thing from Rise of the Tomb Raider. They copy and pasted the entire thing right in the very beginning of the game after the bear section when you meet the dude's daughter. I don't even remember her name because she's so forgettable.
Oh, damn it. What the hell? Burned out again.
Surprised they even work after so many years.
Damn it. Yeah, we'll call her Franny. Well, I think it was a great video game movie. There are plenty of moments when you get and say, hey, this is from the game. Yeah, I'll take it. I mean, I'm gonna watch it eventually. I love how there was no animation for him stopping welding there. He just went into like a T-pose. I've heard mixed reviews. Yeah, gamers love it. Critics are kind of more meh about it. The critics don't matter anyway. Yep. That was perfect timing. I hit him as soon as the fucking lightning struck. But yeah, even this area in Rise, they kept this as well. And then you get in trouble for copy and pasting. But meanwhile, Core Design did. Makes no sense.
Need some help? Stop!
You can't handle help. Laura is gonna get him. She's gonna get all the islanders.
This bunker. World War II era.
See, even this part was copy and pasted from Rise when she falls into the water.
It's freezing.
Yeah, some people like them, some people hate them. Yeah, Reshade is great. People actually made a mod for Tomb Raider 1 that gives a better field of distance, puts in SMAA effects, all that stuff, fog. It's really cool. I don't know if you've seen that yet, but you can see it on Tomb Raider forums in the Tomb Raider 1 section. Hello.
What do they need it for?
Generator, probably. For the tower.
Ha.
I need help!
Let's see, it depends on the people views. Well, the reason the movie game sucks is because in the game you have plenty of time to get to know the character and care about them in movies. Yeah, I agree with that one. I personally love the Tomb Raider 2001 movie, but not. Yep, I'm the same way. I loved the first movie, hated the second one. Too actiony, too cringeworthy. I mean, as soon as she punched that shark in the nose, I was like, yeah, no. Suck on that. I think they also suck because the studios think that following a story closely is a bad thing. Dude, exactly. I mean, the people who are going to see the movies are the gamers anyway, so why not appeal to them? Even if the actor is Jolie, but it wasn't just the same. I would have killed for the Resident Evil movies to be based on the first games. Yes, I would have loved to see a remake movie. And please, no more Wentworth Miller playing Chris Redfield. He looks nothing like him.
There's nowhere to run, outsider!
What the hell?
I'm gonna watch you die now.
I'm gonna watch you die now. Let's see if he could fly, shall we, guys? You know, I actually had an idea for future streams, and I want your guys' opinion. If I was to stream a Heavy Rain game or something similar to it where you make choices, how would you guys feel about actually being the ones who make the choices as you watch, and you dictate how the game goes versus me?
Justin, please.
I would take the choices too. Anything you guys say, I'd do it. So far, the only games I can think of is... Yeah, I'm not going to do Until Dawn. I think that game is vastly overrated. I was thinking either Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls, Walking Dead, or something similar to those. Or we could redo Dreamfall chapters from the beginning and let you guys dictate the path that Zoe takes. And the consequences and everything. Damn it, I missed it. Come on, shoot it again at me. Shoot the dynamite at me, come on. There's the dynamite. Okay, come on. Again. Need ammo. Come on, shoot the thing at me. Stop with your crossbow. I need you to fire the dynamite. Fine. I'll get the achievement later. Screw you. Alright. Apparently Metal likes Assassin's Creed. Kendo likes it. 96 lore would have been ended this in about 6 seconds. Very much so. Should just threw a fucking grenade in here and be like, I'm done.
Father Matthias will set us free. From what? This island?
Crystal Dynamics. Yep. Not to mention Uzis. I miss the Uzis. I did not have any issues with that. That was even before I got my graphics card, I think. So that played well even with Intel graphics. It's too bad Ubisoft doesn't care about their PC games as much anymore.
Yeah.
The console's a wreck.
Damn it. Well, unless you see a Radio Shack around, you're gonna have to patch it manually through the maintenance panel.
Yeah, Alex, those don't exist anymore.
Okay, that sounds simple enough.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to find it first. On those old towers, they installed those panels.
I really wish they would port Tomb Raider 1 through Chronicles to PS4. I would really love to stream those for you guys.
climbing again. Great.
I hope so, because I remember there was a lot of fuss about Watch Dogs on PC. That's the main reason I left PC. I was just so sick of getting all these bad ports. Like Final Fantasy 13, when it came to PC, there was no excuse. They locked the resolution to 720p. You cannot go to 1920 or have any graphical settings.
That tower better work after all this.
See, that's awesome. That's what they should be doing, Meadow. Every version of a game should be actually made with the platform of its choice in mind. I played 3 because Meadow gave that to me for my birthday, but I really want to try the Egypt one. It reminds me of Last Revelation.
This isn't normal.
I guess it would help if I update my guns. Now, I don't know how this scene looks for you guys, but I think this looks incredible for fucking PS4. This is basically what you would get with the ultra settings on PC. The reason why developers focus more on the console version is because they have to pay licenses for every update they push through the net. That's very true, Meadow, and it kind of pisses me off that they actually have to pay for patches. But at the same point, even if they didn't, how many companies would actually go out of their way to fix their games? You know what I mean?
How many are there?
Ow. Come here. I don't know what the hell they're throwing at. Where'd he go? Story-wise, I would say a tie between The Last Revelation and Angel of Darkness. To me, Angel of Darkness might have had its problems, but it had the best story, even unfinished, and the best orchestral music. It was way ahead of its time when it came to that. No, Meadow, I haven't because I don't... My graphics card ended up dying on me, so I haven't really had the time to play much of them. Laura was hellbent on vengeance, which we've never seen before or since. Exactly. Honestly, dude, if you knew what they cut out of Angel of Darkness, you'd be really pissed. That game, what we got, was only like 25% of what they had planned. Can I get up? Yes, I can. There's a lot of Tomb Raider things coming. We still got the Tomb Raider suite, and then we got the Dark Angel project in August. Dumbass. Yeah, once again, that was because Core didn't have enough time to put the switching controls into the PS2 pamphlet, so people didn't know you could actually change your aiming with Curtis. But I think it's the O button, you could switch targets, and that makes the Boaz fight a little bit easier. But if you could get it on PC, I highly recommend it because of the control fixes by the fans.
Out of the way! She's left!
Kendo 2.0.
Okay, focus. You can do this.
Still alive as she gets a Molotov thrown at her. Yeah, they did a really good job with the sound effects in this game. Time to worry, girly. By the way, if you guys haven't heard yet, my Residents of Evil group, we're making a game called Vigil Prophecy of the Bestowed. Very old school horror classic. It's going to be using fixed camera angles like the old school horror games. Not going to be appealing to today's market. One thing I want for the next game is tombs to not be optional. Dude, yes. It's fucking Tomb Raider. Stop making tombs optional. Kendo 2.0 quotes. Yes. The one thing I really don't like about the game is how short it is too. We're already halfway through the game. Bow's complete. JJ should look into streaming the Kendo mod for RE2. I agree. I'm pretty excited for Vigil. I beat the original Resident Evil recently and enjoyed it. Dude, that is great to hear. I'm glad people are starting to go back and appreciate the classics. I can beat that game in a day if I don't put effort into side stuff. No, you do use them on. You're good. Meadow, yes. These games are incredibly easy. If I kept at this, I could probably beat this in another 2 hours. Yep, it is for fans, by the fans. No corporate greed getting in the way.
Here goes.
And it's gonna be free to play too, so you guys don't have to worry about that. We got you. And this is where the game says fuck you to anybody who has a fear of heights. Yeah, I seen Residents of Evil and a bunch of people on Twitter were posting that photo of the Development 1 team at a restaurant, and I don't know, I'm just not excited. My hype for Resident Evil 2 Remake has pretty much went down the shitter. Exactly, Capcom who? Oh dear God, no, Benno, I'd be fucking puking everywhere. I get motion sickness with that stuff. Yeah, we covered Rod Lima on our YouTube channel. I do have a height phobia, isn't that ironic?
Alex?
Lara!
I'm at the panel.
Okay. The tower should boost the signal from the transmitter.
Okay.
Alright, find the emergency channel and get a clear signal on your radio before you broadcast the SOS.
I love how every Tomb Raider fan basically has a fear of heights.
We got everything
it's so
crossed for you
ironic.
down here, LC.
Thank you.
Please identify your situation and location coordinates and stand by for a response.
Mayday! Mayday! This is Lara Croft of the Endurance. We are stranded on an island in the Dragon's Triangle. We need help and medical supplies. Please respond. Come on. Mayday! Mayday! This is Lara Croft of the Endurance.
This is aircraft Nautilus 177 Alpha. Searching for you since the distress call from your vessel. Almost given up hope.
So had we.
Got your approximate position, but we could sure use a visual.
I'll figure something out.
We'll be heading your way soon. Out.
Lara Croft, you are my hero!
She used to be mine. Way back.
Practice smile.
Right. Need a signal. A fire. Fuel, flames. I can do that.
VR swimming would be really freaking freaky. That's another thing I want for Rise, or the next game. I want more swimming sections, and not automated swimming. Even Uncharted 4 did swimming correctly.
That's one way to get down. Fuel tanks.
Yes, no hand holding, no rebreather. I want limited air. I want the harpoon back, and I want it underwater enemies again. What's even worse, Meadow, is you cannot even turn the voices off in the PS4 version like the PC version. They have the music, sound effects, everything all on one channel. Hey, it's Uncharted. Yes, and dinosaurs. I do laugh though, because Crystal were favoring Xbox for Rise of the Tomb Raider, but the definitive edition on the PS4 is the only one that can hit 60 frames per second. Xbox One is locked to 30. Welcome back. It's kind of funny, Nightbot is finally working. There's the new Kendo.
The pilot. I have to get to him.
I did not push that, by the way, the game does it automatically. I will read that in 1 second, Kendo. Let's see, I am on AJ's Extra Life team for Rose, so be sure to check it out in either of our Twitch streams. Yes, if you guys are not following Kendo yet, be sure to head over to his profile and click follow. He'll also be coming back to YouTube stream, or YouTube soon as well, so... I'm so glad that you could actually disable the survivor vision completely, so even if you press the button, nothing will happen. I thought I did that already. I know I turned the hints off. Rise of the Tomb Raider, you can turn everything off. But yeah, if you guys haven't already, be sure to head over to Kendo's Twitch, and he'll be coming back to YouTube very soon. If you want to put your YouTube link in, Kendo, go for it. Yeah, Laura is not that much. She does not need to be in deactive mode, exactly. Fire pretty.
I can't get it.
Lara! What the hell happened?
This storm, it came out of nowhere. These clouds.
Yeah, if I'm streaming Tomb Raider or something Resident Evil, it's usually with Bailey and Kendo.
I saw the crash from here, so you must be close to my position. Just get back here safe.
All right. On my way.
You would think by now that Row as a team would do a PS4 stream together, but here we are. We still haven't done it.
Over here! I got a shot. We got it.
I don't know, but if you find out, let me know. Because I know a lot of people want that. No, you're good, dude. Come to Laura. Get off that ledge. I know, I wish we could do that in multiplayer. There we go.
There's got to be a way up.
To be fair, I'm starting to think that Lara has a fear of pilots. Tomb Raider 3, she killed one. And then in this, she has no luck with them whatsoever. Okay, up we go.
That looks like a good spot to hook into.
I felt bad for her guide in Peru. Poor bastard. To be fair, at least the puppies got to eat, so, you know. Oh wait, no, we're going up there. Exactly. They got one last meal. Off we go. I love how this game is like,
really
damn,
glad you
Alex is in trouble, but sure, I should raid that tomb first. He can wait.
One moment they were fine, the next, there was this storm. It came out of nowhere.
It's not your fault, Lara.
I called them here, Roth.
It's all her fault.
Find another way.
Mayday, mayday. This is co-pilot Jessica Bear.
Another pilot.
177A.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, badly hurt when I landed and need urgent aid. Is anyone there?
Captain Jessup, do you read?
I've deployed a smoke signal. Please
Damn it, he can't hear me. I have to get to him.
No.
His signal's just over there.
We've got our own people to worry about. We'll need to regroup as soon as they find Sam.
I can't just leave him out there alone. I need to get to him.
Sometimes you've got to make sacrifices, Lara. You can't save everyone.
I know about sacrifices.
No.
They
You know
ate each
about
other,
loss.
apparently.
Sacrifice is a choice you make. Loss is a choice made for you.
I can't choose to let him die, Roth.
Well, hopefully by Shadow she starts loving tombs.
Look, Lara, if you insist on doing this, don't take your time.
I'm sorry, Roth, but I can't just...
I mean,
leave
Rihanna
him out there
Pratchett has
alone.
nothing to do with the writing in this one, so I'm really happy.
I'm heading down the mountain. Maybe I can join up with the others. I can't just sit here. Get moving, Lara. The sooner you do this, the sooner you can join the rest of us. I found an old sniper rifle hidden in the ruins. Lucky me, eh? And it was loaded. Fuck. Anyway,
Exactly,
let's see if I can
Meadow.
get it working.
For the pickups, Kendo. It's the magic of the game. Yeah, game logic.
This hut looks clear. We ain't gonna find anyone up here.
You're probably right, but we got orders. I'm gonna head down and join the others at the plane. Keep checking these ruins.
Yeah.
You got nothing. Oh, bad idea, AJ. Bad idea. Well, in the old games, she always got them off other people. Shotgun from a skeleton, magnums from Pierre. At least there was bodies around. That's true.
I'm here, Reyes. What's your situation?
We followed a group of men to some kind of city. This place is insane, Roth. What the hell are they doing here?
I don't know, and I don't think I want to know. Any sign
I
of
wanna know.
Sam or Whitman?
Nothing yet. Are you with Lara?
Yes. We'll be heading down the mountain soon to meet up with you.
Okay. We'll try to get in a bit closer. Keep this channel open.
In this game, she cobbles it together from salvage from the plane wrecks and stuff.
There's
Kinda.
the signal.
I want to know when she got her gunsmith trace card.
Come on, we gotta get back.
Oh, then let me finish.
Stealth kill for you. Stealth kill for you. Making a gun requires some real know-how and loads and shit. Yep. Not when it comes to games, though. Anybody can craft a gun. Hey guys, I wonder where the tomb could be. I mean, it can't possibly be here. Ugh, fucking noobs. Yeah, it's kind of unrealistic, but it was how the game was worked in the 90s, I think. I just love how everything is so conveniently placed, too, to get over here. So dramatic.
Captain Jessup! Where did he go?
The old Japanese warriors wanted anybody to find their way. Nice guys. That fall actually makes 0 sense. Yep.
Hey, Lara. Roth told us about the plane.
Hey,
Don't
Stalker.
worry, there's gotta be another way off this rock, right?
I hope so. Any sign of Sam?
We tracked her to some old Japanese palace.
I don't like the sound of that.
Hey, don't worry. She's
Oh heck, your
probably
boy is at it
just,
again.
sightseeing.
Welcome,
You're
Chris.
a terrible liar, Alex. You have to be careful in there. Good luck.
You're not even wrong, Kendall. That's the funny thing.
I can't do that now.
What the fuck are you talking about? You can't do anything. Ha. Pretty.
These ruins predate the Kofun period.
This is what we needed more of. And less shooting. Yeah, like St. Francis Folly. You expect to believe that the old Resident Evil place actually got around. Yeah.
Pilgrimage.
Pretty.
A queen. Himiko?
Nah, just a stand in the middle, geisha.
Incredible. Captain Jessup? Oh my god!
For a child, you've caused me a great deal of trouble. But you're just as naive and predictable. Kill her!
You can't hit Laura like that. That's a lot of death. Something about Doritos? Yeah, and less having to craft your weapons. It's been 2 games. You would think Laura would know to actually bring her guns with her. Awkward moment when you sit on your controller cord and you pull your headset out. Always nice. Let's see, Greek Temple Guardians in St. Francis Valley. I gotta get something to eat. Proceeds to climb 500 feet up.
What's happening here?
Well, that's not pretty. The awkward moment when Crystal Dynamics can do horror better than Resident Evil. Huh. Capcom hunting down the Remake 2 fans. Yeah, the Oni were kind of a cop-out. They could have done so much more with them. Again with this forced walking.
I hope this thing still works.
You heard nothing.
They're looking for me.
I wanted to fight Japanese demons, instead I got tall guys wearing Japanese armor and talking shit. Basically, dude, you should see the rejected enemy concept art. They were actually more supernatural.
I hate tombs.
Oh, that line hurts the heart.
A Sun Queen and her Storm Guard. Himiko, the first Sun Queen. This is Yamatai.
Kendo the troll-la-la-la-lo.
I'm really, really dead. This is incredible.
Spoilers,
Looks like
Kendo.
some kind
It has
of
Laura
fire
Croft in it.
ritual. A sacrificial ritual. Horrible. But why were the women burnt like that?
A journey, a pilgrimage to... Is that this monastery? Pouring water. But why?
This bitch was thirsty. Why else?
And there you are, Queen. Wait. It's not pouring water, it's transferring power. This is an ascension ritual.
Or she needed to pick me up.
It's how you chose your successor. Oh no.
Skills for days. Ow. Whoa. No. Hell yeah. Master of rock kicking. I read the news that archaeologists found a thumb bone that could be back on 80,000 years, and it was on SAE. Interesting. And that is interesting.
Hey, what the hell's going on down there?
Still shot him.
What the hell is that thing?
These pussies are trying to escape. This game should have been called Vulnerable Girl Learns to Fight. Much more appropriate. I agree, Kendo. This is like every feminist's like best dream right here. I can do this. I can follow my daddy's footsteps.
Who are these Guardians? What do they want? We should attack. Kill her!
Hey, I never heard them do that before.
We need a better angle.
Oh shit, it froze. Alright, 1 second guys, I got to quit the game and come back in, so I'll resume the stream in a second here.